Did you know that a 71-year-old man from Ohio passed away quietly in his recliner last Tuesday afternoon? Just an ordinary day, a peaceful nap, and yet his family found him hours later. Cause of death, a sudden spike in blood pressure. And here's the kicker, it might have been caused by one small afternoon habit. Yes, a habit so common, so overlooked, that most seniors do it every day without giving it a second thought. Could this have been prevented? Could you or someone you love be making the same mistake right now? You see, after 65, your body isn't as forgiving. What might have been harmless when you were 40 can become life-threatening just decades later. And yet, we keep doing things the same way. We keep making the same small decisions, especially in the afternoons, that slowly wear us down. And this one mistake, it spikes blood pressure, silently, without warning. I'm not here to scare you, I'm here to warn you like a good doctor would, because knowledge is power. And once you know what this mistake is and how to avoid it, you'll feel more in control of your health than ever before. So I urge you, don't click away. Don't assume this doesn't apply to you, because the truth is, most people don't realize they're making this mistake until it's too late. And stay with me until the end, because the last tip I'll share could literally save your life. High blood pressure or hypertension is called the silent killer for a reason. According to the CDC, nearly 70% of adults over 65 have high blood pressure, and many don't even know it. And here's the scariest part. Small, everyday habits can silently push your blood pressure even higher without you realizing it. That's why today's video is so important, because we're going to uncover the most dangerous afternoon mistake people over 65 make, and most of the time, they're completely unaware of it. Are you feeling more tired in the afternoons lately? Maybe you reach for a snack or a quick rest, or maybe you've fallen into a routine that feels harmless but is actually putting your heart under pressure, literally. Let's pause here for a moment. Have you or a loved one been diagnosed with high blood pressure? Have you ever had an unexplained headache, dizziness, or even blurry vision in the afternoon? If yes, you'll want to pay very close attention, because today's video doesn't just explain the problem, we'll walk through simple, actionable changes that can make a big difference. In fact, according to a Harvard study published in 2024, just one particular afternoon habit can increase your risk of blood pressure spikes by up to 31%. But don't worry, this isn't about turning your life upside down. These are small changes, but they make a huge difference. And you're not alone, many families go through this. Many seniors have already started making these changes and seen incredible improvements in energy, sleep, and heart health. Stay with me and let's dive into the 5 key habits that could be affecting your blood pressure and how to fix them. The last one is the most dangerous, so make sure you don't miss it. And if you're still watching, comment "Heart Strong" below. Let me know you're here and you care about taking control of your health. Mistake 1: drinking caffeine after 2 p.m. Let's start with the most common and most misunderstood afternoon habit, caffeine. You may think, oh, it's just a cup of coffee, or I need this to stay awake. But here's what really happens in your body when you drink caffeine after 2 p.m. Caffeine is a stimulant. It raises your heart rate and constricts blood vessels, both of which can spike blood pressure. And for older adults, your body metabolizes caffeine more slowly, meaning it stays in your system longer. According to the Mayo Clinic, caffeine can raise blood pressure by up to 10 Hg, even in people who don't have hypertension. Take Joe, for example. He's 68, retired, and loves his 3 p.m. cup of coffee. But he started noticing he couldn't fall asleep at night, and when he did, he woke up sweating or with a headache. After visiting his doctor, they traced it back to his afternoon caffeine. What should you do instead? Try switching to herbal tea or warm lemon water. Chamomile or hibiscus tea are great options. Hibiscus, in particular, has been shown in studies to actually lower blood pressure. And remember, the goal isn't to deprive yourself, it's to protect yourself. Swapping out 1 cup of coffee could mean better sleep, less anxiety, and a steadier heart rate. Pause and check, what's your go-to afternoon drink? Could it be working against you? Stay with me because mistake 2 might be hiding in your pantry right now. Mistake 2: eating processed snacks high in sodium. Here's something many people overlook. The harmless snacks we reach for in the afternoon can pack a punch, especially when it comes to salt. You might think a few crackers or a bag of chips won't hurt, but here's the reality. Most processed snacks are loaded with hidden sodium, and for people over 65, that sodium adds up quickly. Why does this matter? Sodium causes the body to retain water. That extra fluid increases the volume of blood flowing through your arteries, which raises your blood pressure. According to the American Heart Association, seniors should aim for no more than 1,500 mg of sodium per day, but one small bag of chips can contain nearly half of that. Let's talk about Carol. She's 72, lives alone, and likes to watch TV in the afternoon with a small snack. She thought pretzels were better than chips, but after feeling lightheaded and bloated for days, she checked her blood pressure. It was 162/95. Her doctor asked her to track her sodium intake. Turns out her light snacking was spiking her blood pressure daily. So what can you eat instead? Choose snacks like a small handful of unsalted almonds, sliced apple with peanut butter, natural, unsalted, plain Greek yogurt with a few berries. These options are low in sodium, high in nutrients, and satisfying without the blood pressure risk. Here's a little challenge. Go look at your pantry after this video. How many of your go-to snacks have more than 200 mg of sodium per serving? And if you're still here, comment low salt below. Let's see how many of us are ready to snack smarter. Stick around. The next mistake is something many people do to relax, but it may be doing the opposite for your heart health. Mistake 3: afternoon napping without structure. Taking a nap in the afternoon can be incredibly refreshing when done right, but when done wrong, it can disrupt your sleep cycle and, more importantly, spike your blood pressure. Let's break this down. When you nap too long or too late in the afternoon, your body enters a deeper stage of sleep. Waking up from that can leave you groggy, disoriented, and even anxious. That grogginess, known as sleep inertia, causes a temporary spike in blood pressure. It's your body's way of reacting to the abrupt wake-up. The National Sleep Foundation recommends that adults over 65 limit naps to 20-30 minutes and take them before 3 p.m. Going beyond that time frame can disrupt nighttime sleep and stress your cardiovascular system. Frank, a 74-year-old retired engineer, used to nap for 2 hours every afternoon. He'd wake up disoriented, with a pounding heart and sweaty palms. After a few weeks of this, his doctor noticed a pattern. His blood pressure readings were highest in the early evening, right after his long naps. Frank adjusted. He started napping for just 25 minutes around 1 p.m. The results: better mood, sharper focus, and his blood pressure normalized by evening. Hear why this matters. Your heart needs rhythm consistency. Long, irregular naps throw that rhythm off. So what's the right way to nap? Nap between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. Keep it under 30 minutes. Use an alarm if needed. Rest in a quiet, dark room. And if you feel very tired in the afternoons, it might be a sign that your nighttime sleep quality is poor, or your blood pressure is already too high. Quick tip: if you're unsure whether your naps are affecting your health, keep a small journal for a week. Record your nap times and durations and check how you feel afterward. Then compare it to your blood pressure readings. Are you someone who loves long naps? Comment nap reset below if you're ready to try shorter, structured naps instead. The next mistake: it's something so simple, yet skipping it silently puts strain on your heart all afternoon long. Mistake 4: not drinking enough water. Believe it or not, dehydration is one of the most overlooked causes of high blood pressure, especially in older adults. As we age, our sense of thirst weakens. You might not feel thirsty, but your body still needs water. Without enough hydration, your blood becomes thicker. This makes it harder for your heart to pump, which in turn raises your blood pressure. According to a 2023 report by the National Institute on Aging, nearly 40% of seniors are mildly dehydrated at any given time, many without even knowing it. Let's meet Nancy. She's 76, active, and spends most afternoons tending to her garden. She'd sip on tea throughout the day but rarely drank plain water. After a few weeks of feeling unusually tired and dizzy, her doctor ran tests. The verdict: chronic mild dehydration, contributing to her elevated blood pressure. Nancy started a simple routine: 1 glass of water after lunch and 1 more around 3 p.m. In just a week, she felt more energetic, and her blood pressure lowered by nearly 8 points. Here are what you can do. Aim for at least 6-8 glasses of water a day. Drink a glass after lunch. Keep a reusable water bottle nearby as a visual reminder. And remember, coffee and tea are not substitutes. They can actually increase dehydration if consumed excessively. To test yourself, pause and ask, have I had at least 1 glass of plain water since lunch today? Still watching? Comment hydration boost below and commit to drinking 1 extra glass of water this afternoon. The final mistake we're about to reveal is the most dangerous and most common, and it's one many people do for hours without realizing what it's doing to their heart. Stay with me, you don't want to miss this. Mistake 5, sitting too long without movement, the most dangerous. Here it is, the most dangerous and most underestimated afternoon habit, sitting for too long without moving. After retirement, many seniors find themselves spending more time in chairs, recliners, or in front of the TV. But prolonged sitting slows down your circulation, weakens your leg muscles, and increases pressure in your arteries. According to a 2024 study from the American Journal of Cardiology, sitting for more than 60 minutes at a time without movement raises the risk of blood pressure spikes by 37% in seniors. Let's revisit Joe. In addition to his coffee habit, Joe also enjoyed long afternoons watching documentaries. He could go 2, even 3 hours without getting up. His doctor noticed his evening blood pressure readings were consistently high. So what changed everything? A simple alarm. Joe set a timer to go off every 45 minutes. When it buzzed, he'd stand, stretch, walk a few steps, even march in place. It wasn't about intense exercise, it was about keeping blood flowing. After 3 weeks, his blood pressure stabilized, and his back pain even improved. Hear how to apply this today. Set a 45-minute reminder. When it goes off, stand up. Stretch your arms, roll your shoulders, march in place for 1 minute. Walk to the kitchen and drink water, 2 birds, 1 stone. And if you're watching this sitting down right now, stand up, go ahead, I'll wait, then comment I stood up, so I know you're with me. These little movements are powerful. They reduce strain on your arteries, improve mood, and increase energy levels. Movement is medicine. Now let's wrap this all up with a powerful summary and one final tip that brings it all together. Let's take a deep breath and reflect on what we've learned today. One small habit in the afternoon could be putting your heart at serious risk, but you're not powerless. In fact, you're more in control than you think. Here's a quick recap. Avoid caffeine after 2 p.m. It lingers in your body and increases heart rate. Ditch salty processed snacks. Hidden sodium spikes your pressure. Nap with structure. Short, early naps protect your rhythm. Stay hydrated. Don't wait to feel thirsty. Get up and move. Sitting too long is the silent killer. Each one of these is simple, easy, doable. And together they make a massive difference. Doctors often say it's not one big thing, it's the small things done daily that protect your heart. If there's one action you can take today, start with the easiest. Stand up, walk around, and drink a glass of water, right now. And if you're ready to go further, write down one of these habits you're going to change this week. Tape it to your fridge or bathroom mirror. Because your heart deserves that. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up and, more importantly, subscribe. We release new videos every week to help you stay strong, healthy, and independent. And share this with someone you love, a neighbor, a friend, your spouse. One simple share could protect someone's life. Lastly, comment below with the habit you're changing first. Let's create a community of action takers. Until next time, take care of your heart. It takes care of you every second of every day.